Initially, when you hear that, it might be like, oh, that's uncomfortable. I don't like it. Hello, you gorgeous and sexy creature. Welcome to Practice Intimacy. This is the place to be to learn all about love, sex, and how to have the best relationships you possibly can. My name is Jamie Lynn. I'm a marriage and family therapist. And today we are talking about a lovely little idea. It's not a little idea, it's actually a big idea, but it's a very short statement that I read recently in a book that is one of the best books I've read in years. It's so good. It is called The Gift by Edith Eger. I have not read her first book because the library did not have that one available. So I read The Gift, and I'm going to go back and read The Choice. But if I could go back in time, I would read them in order because I imagine going from one into the other is perfect. But regardless, The Gift, oh my God, it is such a gift to all of us to have the opportunity to read this book. Her influence is her own life. She was a Holocaust survivor and then became a mental health professional. I think she was a psychologist. And the person that she worked closely with as her mentor was Viktor Frankl. He's the one who wrote Man's Search for Meaning. And her book is similar, but I find that it is way more direct with its advice, whereas Man's Search for Meaning is a little bit more philosophical, a little bit more ephemeral in its ideas, whereas her advice is super concrete. Do this. It's wonderful. Go buy this book. But I digress. The thing that I wanted to pull out and talk about today is there's one chapter where she says trying is lying. And the whole idea that she's communicating is if you're saying that you're trying, you're lying to yourself because you're either doing or not. And initially, when you hear that, it might be like, oh, that's uncomfortable. I don't like it. But it could be such a compassionate message of you're saying you want something. Do it. Go for it. Practice that. Don't continue to give yourself the space to flounder, to kick this goal down the road and say, I'm trying, I'm working on it, I'm trying. And the reality is, if you are human, you will make mistakes. You will move forward and backward. You will not do things perfectly. That is the reality of being alive. And so there's always an aspect of it's not trying, it's just moving forward, it's progressing. If you're actually doing the work, then you're progressing, you're not trying. And so let me give you some examples of this. I'll give you a couple examples from my life, I'll give you a couple examples from my clients' lives. And in my life right now, I would say there's two big areas where I'm shifting the way I talk about it and think about it. One is in my business. Previously, I've said, I'm trying to build an online business. And I have completely cut that out of my internal and external dialogue. I don't say that anymore. What I say now is, I'm building an online business because I am. Every single week, I am showing up here to offer free content so that people can find this information and use it in their lives. The other space where I'm removing the word trying is trying to get over my ex. I'm removing that word from my vocabulary. This is not a trying, this is a doing. I am actively, every single day, doing the work to get over, to get over the grief that is going to be with me for a while. And that's okay, but I'm not trying to get over it. I'm actually getting over it. Every single day, I'm feeling the grief. I'm reminding myself that I deserve better, that all will be well, that the world is open to new possible opportunities. In the space with my clients, I often hear people say, I'm trying. And two particular people come to mind. One is a person who is attempting to be a more loving partner. Right now, they have a history of getting what they want, having some false empowerment trauma, being a person who is attractive and charming and capable. And so people tend to respond to them really positively, and they get almost anything they want. Lovely for that person, not amazing for their partner, because their partner is needing things from them that we're going to go with, I'm just going to call it entitled partner who's asking for more. Partner who's asking for more really wants them to act differently, to behave in ways that are more compassionate, more kind, more giving of themselves, rather than doing the taking that has been very common in their relationship. An entitled partner keeps saying, I'm trying. And it actually is an experience of lip service. Right now, they're not trying. And that's the work, is continuing to show them, look, you're not trying. Have you done this practice? Have you done this practice that we've negotiated in this space? Have you kept up this agreement with your partner? Because if you're not doing those things, and every single time you fail to do it, you say, but I'm trying, you're not actually trying. And I say that with so much love in my heart because I know how hard it is. I know how incredibly hard it is to change your behavior, to change your habits. It takes work, it takes time, it takes consistency. And we humans are not great at that. We want immediate gratification. And so continuing to do the hard thing, it is challenging, but that is what is necessary to create change. I'm thinking of another couple that I used to work with, where one partner really wanted to be sexual with the other. And they were afraid. They were afraid of not getting it right. They were afraid of being rejected. This is such a common thing. And that fear would stop them from doing any movements towards being more sexual. It would completely stop them. And over again, the statement is, well, I'm trying. Whereas the reality is, no, that's not what was happening. Because trying would have looked like every single day saying to the other partner, babe, I love you. I know you want to have more sex. I want to have more sex too. Here's how I'm working towards that goal. I am meeting my fear. Here's the things I would like to do with you to work towards that goal. I would like to share erotic touch 2 minutes every single day, and then talk about it. And you tell me all the things that were really positive for you so that I can take in those and celebrate them and start working over this fear that I'm holding inside of me. That's doing. Now, there is a space in this world for trying. I'm not totally saying remove trying from your vocabulary entirely. If you've never played tennis, go try it. If you've never played with your booty hole, go try it. If you don't know whether you can bake a cake, go try it. And if you're committed to baking a cake, or you're committed to learning tennis, or you're committed to getting to a place where you get to experience all the erotic joy of the anus, then do it. Create a practice. Be consistent. Talk lovingly to yourself as you keep going and progressing, even as it's hard. Let's see, is there anything else I want to say about this? Edith Eger, thank you so much for these words. Trying is lying. And when you say it to yourself, say it with compassion, because this is not a beating yourself up for being a human who wants to avoid hard work. No, that's just natural. But compassionately, lovingly call yourself out and stop trying and start practicing. We're going to end with the wise words of Yoda. Oh man, I just lost it because I said, Yoda, do or do not. There is no try. Okay. Leave me comments below. Tell me what you think about this. I would love to hear from you. And remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and I will see you next time.